all right. So welcome, guys, to this live session here with your host, 3DFX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. So hope everyone had a great start of their day for Thursday, June 26th. So as we do at our live session, we're going to look at the Forex factory to see exactly what's happening and what happened this morning at then slash end of London session and what happened here at the New York. I think we had some news at 8:30, so I'm gonna look at it here, unemployment claim, all that stuff. So let's see. All right, so we had here some news here at 8:30. So we're gonna look at what happened here in at 8:30, 30 minutes from ago. So we had the final GDP quarter to quarter. So final GDP was minus 0.5%. We're expecting minus 0.2%. Last quarter was minus 0.2%. So this is negative. We have unemployment claim here, 236K. We're expecting 244, so that's good. That's pretty good from last month, 246. We're expecting 244, but we're at 232, 236. That's perfect. And then we have core durable goods orders month to month. So we're expecting 0.1%. We're at 0.5%. All right, so that's good. All right, really good. And then we have durable goods orders month to month. And this one was 16.4%. We're expecting 8.6%. So really good. And then we have the final GDP price index quarter to quarter. We're expecting 3.7%. We're at 3.8%. So that's good. All right. So overall, good news here. It's off of those news, and we're going to see if we have any news afterwards. We have the pending housing sales month to month at 10. And after that, we have multiple FOMC members speaking at 8:45. That already passed, so that's perfect. And then later on, let's see. We have also other a few FOMC speaker too, and we have natural gas. That will be out to at around 10:30. Yeah, that's pretty much it here. So let's go on to our chart and see what look for. All right, so let's close this. All right, so let me close this and we'll share my other screen. Hopefully you don't noise in the back. We have some construction being done near where I live, so should be Okay, here. All right, so perfect. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. So we're going to be looking at EMXAI. We have so we're going to have EMXAI. This is my own custom indicator, and also high-low levels. So we did have a buy here. That was the latest buy. Unfortunately, lost. And then you have that sell that went to TP2, I think. Yeah, TP2, and almost TP3 off of that wick here. Perfect. You have US30. So most of them started to rally up around midnight my time. So basically, it recovered all of those down movement here that we have because it's already filled out that fair value gap here. So it's only a higher low right now. So right now we do have a higher low that is created here. So we should have another sell here eventually off of the indices. US through Nasdaq. So getting higher again. So recovered still. So we still have a big rally up. So I was waiting for a sell here for this week overall, but money is still pushing with the news of the war and all that stuff and NATO uh, negotiation. Market loves it, so still pushing. We have Russell 2000 that already went down, so that's what was I was expecting with others, but Russell did it. And we have Euro 50. Euro 50 went down, and we did have a sell here. That was yesterday. Yesterday, before market New York. So that was Wednesday. Perfect. Japan 225 pushed higher. So usually Japan 225 will mirror the um, the Nasdaq. So all right, perfect. So you had Leon, you had the profit in German and Euro JPY, and then the MUT not in drawdown. All right, perfect. All right, so let me know where you're at with your drawdown overall with your account. I don't know if I know you were at 7.7%. So hopefully you're you're in almost out of the water off of that. So make sure to use proper risk management as always. It's not a race. It's a marathon, right? So little by little, you're going to be out of that drawdown and be in profit eventually. So you so Hong Kong 50 still bullish here. Waiting for that sell here for since a couple of days. We're trading bullish since last week. So that signal here came in last week that Hong Kong 50 was bullish. We have UK 100 this one is trading lower. We did had a sell UK100. So that's perfect. We have gold. Gold is trading down. So based on gold, I was waiting for it to go up. And as you see, that was the trade that I placed yesterday. And since then, price went towards it and started to bounce off of it. So it went to 50% retracement as I expected. So I was expecting to have the price go lower and to go higher after that. And that's exactly what happened. So that's great. So our DXY is still going lower. So I was expecting to go long. It did give you a small buy here, but then started to go lower again. So that means that we should be higher on Euro USD and GU and AUD USD. After that consolidation, that's exactly what we have here. So we did have a sell and then a buy right after. Sell, buy, and that buy here is flying. Be done here, buying here. So we have that buy here that came in after our session yesterday, New York session. So 11:30, we had a buy. GU did the same thing, so still buy, but GU never switched for a sell. So that buy here that came in on Monday was still valid here until now. So pretty amazing. And we have AUD USD. So USD, we have a buy here. We had a sell, and then it switched for a buy right away. And continuation here, perfect. US Euro USD CAD still tanking right now. So it's at $1.36 right now. We had a sell here since yesterday, and that was at the at Asian session. We had a sell on USD CAD, still going lower right now. We have USD. Yep. This one is still have a sell here from way back up here, and that was since last week. Sorry, since this week, Tuesday. So since Tuesday, we had a sell and have a continuation here. USD JPY, same thing, I'm pretty sure. So all the USD pair were going down. So we had a sell, we had a small retracement up, and then another sell. So three of those trade won. That's perfect. We have Euro JPY. So Euro JPY here, Wednesday, London. We got a buy here, that's perfect. And we have GJ. We have a buy here and retracement, maybe a sell. Hopefully took that, give you that sell too. Yep. We'll have the sell here, went to TP almost two, and then started to retrace. We had a buy here on Wednesday for that. All right, perfect. Slowly getting out, so that's great. Perfect, perfect. So we have Euro CAD. still bullish here since I think last week we had that buy. That was on Sunday, no, Monday. Yeah, since Monday, Eurocat was going up. This is the continuation of the take profit here, or continuation of upside. So that's great. Let's look at platinum. Platinum still going higher and higher. We had a buy here on Monday, 23rd. Since then, still going up. We have oil here, still consolidating in here after Trump's announcement here of getting price of oil to be lowered. All right, so we got a small buy here. Now we have another sell, so that's perfect. And finally, we're going to look at the crypto. We have Bitcoin. Right now it's at 106. So we had a big rally here since the start of the week here. We were at $100, 100K, sorry. And at the end of this week, 106. So that's great. And finally, we have XRP. XRP is at $2.14. Now it's decreasing a little bit. We do have a fair value gap here, so we may start to fill that up before going higher. All right, so that's pretty much it here, guys. So we're gonna wait for your open, and as we do always, want to analyze NASDAQ. That'll be the one that we'll be looking for. So let's zoom in and see what you can see. All right, so if we go back to what we analyzed yesterday, I was expecting to have the price going lower here. So we were at that point here. This is yesterday's New York Open. So I thought that this move was the swing, but at 9:30 it pushed up. I adjusted my fib. And I was waiting for a retracement off of the 50%, 61.8, or a retest of a previous order block at the bottom, and it really not until that previous support. So it tapped it and then started to reverse in the upside. So it recouped all of those bearish movement here that we had yesterday until the end of New York session yesterday. So if you see from 9:30 until the end of New York, we're only selling, and now since then, since Asian, we are rallying up. So we may have another bearish setup here that will be done. So now we're going to remove the drawings here. Start with a fresh chart and see what we are able to look. All right, so once again, we do have a big rally up here for multiple hours here. So I'm overall bearish here for New York, for NASDAQ, and most of the New York indices. So I will put my fib from that previous support zone because this is the market tapped it. And I'll put it from latest swing. All right. So we have, that's the bigger swing here, but you can always put your fib off of the small swing. So always put it from the previous, the last bullish movement here before that move up. If it's closer, you could do it from this point here, because you have a consolidation phase that was done before that big push. So you can always look at um, order blocks, or basically zones that price traded multiple times within an actual price range before breaking out of that price range. So for this example here, I could put two lines here off of this, all right? So since I have a confirmation of that zone to be a big support zone, even though we have multiple supports or resistance zones here, you can see that price traded multiple times between that price. As you can see, we had a lot of resistance here before that shoot up that we had yesterday at New York, and a movement. That's why we have a movement here in the upside. Yeah. So based off of that, what I'm waiting for is price to do a higher low. All right. So higher low, trend line. So a higher low to go down. Right. So now to do that, we need to analyze that movement here, this movement. Okay, so this is what is more important. Okay, so based on what you're seeing here, we do have a swing that is being created here, and we still have less than 7 minutes before market opens. We do have a this pattern here is called a railroad track, because we have a bearish and a bullish candle that are basically identical. We still have that candle being created right now, but when you have two candlesticks that are opening and closing most likely at the same price, this is a big pattern. Okay, so that's pretty indecision here before market open, and we did had a news that pushed the market down. Even though it was a good news, it pushed the market down. So if I'm considering this as a small swing, I could put a small fib off of that move. Okay, so I'm gonna put a fib from that top here to that bottom, and as you can see, I'll put a swing off of the wick, the wick that even though that was the swing here that was created, this candle, so that's the 830 candle, you see that was big manipulation that was done off of that news, and this is where you should put your swing, right? People will put it there, but you have to put it at the lowest price off of that move, right? So this is what we have here. So we're already at 50%. And as you can see, my marking is spot on. Most of the time, I'm pretty accurate with my trend lines. So 50%, 61.8 is here. So we'll see exactly if we're going to have some manipulation in the upside, touch that 61 point and start to go down. It's not going to go from here to here like this. Maybe it's going to go straight up 61 and start to reverse. All right. So that's what I'm expecting. Perfect. So we'll wait for market to open and see exactly this NASDAQ analysis here. So like I said, still bearish here on NASDAQ. We had a bearish move here intraday yesterday. That was perfect. And now we're waiting for another sell setup here on NASDAQ. Once again, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'm here to answer all of your questions. My tea and waiting patiently. All right, so make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. We do that each and every day. Got New York session. Yesterday we had the London and New York session, so it was pretty good. And we're gonna have another New York session tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. So don't miss it. So less than 2 minutes here. Less than 2 minutes, guys. So, and I always do the those analysis here only based off of price action, no signals, no nothing. So I just want you guys to be more aware of market cycles and what you're seeing on the left side that will most likely provide you some more information here of what to expect. So we'll see exactly how that last 15-minute candle will close. It seems to be closing almost at the equilibrium of the equal candlestick range as the previous one. So that working from the railroad track pattern. Yeah, so market open right now, guys, 9:30. So we'll see exactly what will happen here with price. We're already at 61.8, touched it. Sometimes if we have a manipulation on the upside, it's most likely the price will, the market will start to reverse and going down. We have multiple wicks that were created here since that big spike after that 8:30 news. So we have 1, 2, 53 spikes that were created here. So if that 9:30 candle is closing below those two candles here, it should be going down, right? Where's that here? Perfect. So was expecting the price to go to that 61.8 retracement. We'll see exactly if price wants to go higher, more than that, but I'm overall bearish here on NASDAQ. I'll do a demo sell so you can see where I would put my stop loss and TP. So my TP will be at that previous resistance zone, right? And my stop loss, put it at the wick, the previous wick here, right? As you can see. So this pattern here, guys, really important to put in your notes. Railroad track, do buy candle, and then a buy candle. The third candle, the confirmation of the first candle here. So you have a sell, then a buy, and then you gotta get a sell and a continuation. Most of the time, right? Not all. You have to be careful of that pattern here. So I have my position set already. So please trade accordingly and use proper risk management, guys. This is only a demo trade, so that's not a live trade. Just showing you exactly how I would put my stop loss and take profit, so y'all can follow along. So this zone here was very important for me because we had calculation that was done before that big leg up. That's why I put my TP here. In my stop loss, I always put it at the top of that fib, that swing. That was the highest one here. You could put it a little bit higher than that wick, but wicks that were created here, in my head, I don't think they're gonna go back up here once again. So that's what I'm analyzing here for you guys. If you have any questions, If you have any questions, put them in the chat, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And subscribe. So we're gonna have another session here tomorrow. I do those sessions each and every day. New York session. And if you're new to my channel, I'm visually impaired, so I'm not able to see from one eye, and I have low vision here on my right eye. My left eye, unfortunately, is not functioning at all. So been visually impaired for less than 2 years. Able to see clearly, all that stuff. So it really happened suddenly, but been trading for the last 12 years overall. So I'm just getting back to trading here with my condition and showing exactly how I see the market, even though I'm not seeing 100%. And also the indicators I do go to. So I have indicators here that I customize here based on the way that I trade, and those are I coded it myself here. So, but right now I'm only using pure price action to show you exactly how everything works. So right now price is pushing down. So it did exactly what I told you guys. So railroad track went to 61.8 off of that swing, that small swing here. And now it's gonna hit the almost hitting my TP off of that demo trade. So it's weighted almost to the wick. So I'm not gonna move it. I was gonna wait it out. So I hope you guys like this analysis here. Pretty straightforward, simple to see. So if you missed the beginning of that analysis, make sure to look at it on the replay before 9:30. I did the analysis here before market open. So if you have any questions, guys, make sure to put them in the chat. So it went to the wick, to the tick here, almost at my TP. So right? So we have less than 4 minutes before the next candle. So we have a lot of manipulation here that was done here this week, guys. So you need to look at basically the previous move. If you see fair value gaps, that's a good indication here of price retracing towards those fair value gaps. So you have to use your fib. And you can use also the candlestick patterns here. If you know them, that will help you out. So this is really purely naked trading here that I'm showing you guys. So you can study that. Most important thing is where to put your fib, how to look at the fibs, and able to identify candlestick patterns and reversals, and identify how to use to put your fib, like I said. All right, so make sure to like and subscribe, guys. The fire analysis that I did. So if you like those type of stream for live market analysis, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll have another session here on Friday. And I do that Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. So pre-market analysis, and then we look to see exactly how market move. So just close in in profit here, as you can see, guys. So that was perfect. So once again, we were looking for that zone to be rated here off of that swing that was created here. So, and I use, see, I use the wick of that 8:30 news event and not the actual swing here for the confirmation. So that is perfect. So we have a few seconds left before the next candle to open. And it should be done here at around 10. That'll be the end of the session. So as you see, as long as you practice that, guys, and you're specifically looking at if you're trading in New York, even London, it's the same principle. You should be there 30 minutes before the market opens. You see exactly where we're at. You pinpoint some fair value gap, reversal patterns, swing highs and swing lows. You put your fib. If you're using indicators here, we're waiting for your indicator to line up. If you don't have any indication at that time, use your judgment, use your analysis to take the trade here. All right, so let's see what US30, all of those did. So US30 was went up big time. 6,500 lower here, and Russell going up. Nasdaq is the only one that was trading lower here. So now we have a continuation in the downside, guys. So that's what we're expecting here. So that's great. All right. So as you're seeing here, guys, price is going lower and lower. So the first zone, if you have taken that trade manually here, guys, first zone of interest here is that previous resistance that's switched to support because price consolidated again here to go up. So we had two consolidation phase. You had this one here, you had this one here. and then you have that swing here, all right? So I may raid those zones all in all here until next week. So but right now, we set up here. So we were up since morning, waiting for that railroad track to confirm. We are a bit off of that swing here, the wick of that 8:30 news, unemployment claim and GDP. And we're waiting for a retracing off the 61.8. That's what we have here. So look that trade here for sell and hit my TP already, but it's going lower and lower right now. All right, so please make sure to like and subscribe, guys, and even click the like button too if you're liking this the content. It's really appreciated. So loving the content, really good. So perfect. So let's. So we still have 8 minutes left before that candle close. So pretty much the two candles after New York Open were bearish here. So that's perfect, and it's hitting that previous resistance that was support, like I said, guys. So to the T, to the T. That was an amazing setup. So anyone that was looking to go long on Nasdaq, fortunately, they got stopped out pretty quick. Pretty quick. All right. So if you have any questions, guys, put them in the chat. We have couple of minutes left, less than 6 minutes left before our session close. So it'll be the best time to ask me questions. If not, we'll reconvene tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me check what's happening tomorrow. It's the last Friday of the month. Next week should be interesting here because you have the start of the month. We have NFP, and we have 4th of July, so market will be closed on the 4th. So I'll have to check since the 4th is next Friday, I think. I don't know if they're going to with NFP beforehand or after. Check. No, I think it'll be next yeah, after that. So it won't be this the next Friday because it's July 4th. So we did the week after. Week after should be NFP. Friday, let's see. I'm calling. We have let me see. Yeah, so NFP will be Thursday and not Friday next week. So that's what I thought. All right, perfect. So next week should be interesting here. So we're gonna have a lot of news here next week. It's gonna be a shorter week for trading. So that's perfect. So the candle here is went to, yeah, so it's doing a pin bar right now. Oh, that's crazy. So they went twice to those regions here, and this candle here is closing, seems to be closing bullish here. So we may have a reversal again on the upside. So that's pre-manipulation here, guys. They had to wait to go to those regions here because we had a lot of liquidity at those regions. That's why with the higher levels and finding some consolidation price action here off of the moves, you're going to be ahead of the pack of analyzing the market. That's perfect. Great. So thanks so much, guys. So we're gonna close it out right now. We still have 2 minutes left, but less than 2 minutes left. But good session overall. So thank you so much for being on this live. Once again, we'll be back on tomorrow, 9 a.m. For another session here with yours truly, myself, 3D Effects. So hope you had a great session here with me, and we'll catch on tomorrow, all right, 9 a.m. So have a great one, everyone. Peace.